BreakingNews.ie reported that Leo Varadkar of Fine Gael claimed that the attack on Ukraine is a wake-up call for Ireland. Ireland has been militarily occupied for our entire lives. Ireland is surrounded and occupied by NATO members. America and Britain illegally use Shannon Airport as a military base for NATO. The BBC reported that Neil Richmond of Fine Gael called for the Irish Free State to drop its neutrality policy for NATO membership. The Irish Times reported that Fianna Fáil's Barry Andrews called for the Irish Free State's neutrality policy to be dropped for NATO membership as well. Business Insider reported that Hungary will pay for Russian gas in rubles. MSN reported that the EU will deny Hungary funds, citing the rule of law as an excuse. This is more likely to be retaliation for paying for Russian gas in rubles. Oilprice.com reported that Russian oil is too cheap to resist for China and India. Russia produced 10.5 million barrels per day in 2021. Russia exported 4.7 million barrels per day in 2021. China imported 1.6 million barrels per day from Russia during 2021, and Europe imported 2.4 million barrels per day from Russia during 2021. There is a record discount on Ural crude. CNBC TV 18 reported that the rupee-ruble fuel trades were prepared before the end of March. Business Insider reported that yuan is replacing US dollars and euros in Russian banks due to the sanctions. Asia Financial reported that Brazil's central bank quadrupled its yuan reserves. Al Mayadeen reported that cancelling Russian reserves boomeranged to a new international monetary system. Multipolarista reported that Under Secretary of Defence James Heappey admitted that the British Ministry of Defence is arming the Azov Battalion. Al Jazeera reported that Zelensky said that he wants Ukraine to become a big Israel with top security priority. One Israel is one too many. Reuters reported that the Pentagon can't independently confirm Bucha atrocities. That is revealing. The Levada Center found that 81% of Russians support the military operation and that 83% of Russians support Vladimir Putin's actions as the president of Russia. TASS reported that the Kremlin hopes to end the military operation in the foreseeable future. That should tell you who wants to continue this war and who doesn't. During 2010, the Canadian government and The Guardian acknowledged that Russia saw NATO expansion as an existential threat. During 2009, the Columbia University in the city of New York stated that Russia views NATO expansion as an existential threat. Brookings Institution acknowledged it during 2009 as well. The Swedish Defence Research Agency noted it during 2006. This is significant as all of those acknowledgements were prior to the Maidan coup. Defend Democracy Press reported that Greek railway workers refused to transport NATO tanks to Ukraine, and rightfully so in my opinion. CNBC reported that Western leaders are looking to import liquefied natural gas from sub-Saharan African nations in order to replace the Russian liquefied natural gas. Reuters reported that German gas buyers are alarmed by Russia's ruble demand. Military Watch reported that the Chinese Y-20 heavy airlifters flew to Serbia to bolster Serbia's air defences with HQ-22 missiles. Vice reported that Chinese billionaires are $500 billion poorer than last year. President Xi is taking on the billionaires and he is winning. And that is a good thing. The Irish Times reported that Jeffrey Donaldson, Jim Allister and Jamie Bryson addressed an anti-protocol rally in Lurgan. The Irish News reported that the BBC is handing material on the Troubles over to the RUC in order to pursue Republicans in relation to historical inquiries. This as they declare amnesty for their own war criminals. War is parody of esteem now. Press TV reported that the US backed a coup against Imran Khan. 174 Pakistani legislators backed the no confidence motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan. Bloomberg reported that Shehbaz Sharif, United States puppet, is the new Pakistani Prime Minister, and Shehbaz Sharif seeks to rebalance foreign policy towards the United States. The United States is doing to China with Pakistan what it did to Russia with Ukraine. The United States did coups in both the installed puppets to goad neighbouring countries into war. Pakistan is southwest of China, like Ukraine is southwest of Russia. Pakistan has coal, gold, copper, bauxite, mineral salts, chromite, iron ore, rubies, topaz and emerald. I'm sure the resources have nothing to do with this US coup. It's the primary motivation, as well as the geopolitical implications. TRT World reported that tens of thousands of Pakistanis protested against United States interference. I think this will boomerang and make Imran Khan more popular, and it shows the hypocrisy of the United States for all the bitching they done over the Russiagate conspiracy theory about foreign interference, and you saw what they done in Pakistan there now. They're two-faced and hypocritical.